What's up everybody, welcome back to my laboratory where safety is #1 priority. Guess what guys, I brought a wilderness survival instructor in my area. Actually we bumped into, where was it place at the store?
It was at Carolina Readiness.
Yeah, survival store. We started talking and we're like, wow, let's do some videos together. So he has a school, Piked Antler Survival School, and he has a YouTube channel. What is the name of it?
Same, Piked Antler Project is
Project.
the
Links in description so for all of those things. His name is Will. Tell us a few things about yourself, what your business is, what your YouTube channel and things like that. And then we're going to get into some cool survival life hacks, ideas, DIYs, gadgets. We'll put to the test few things, try it out, see how it works. But yeah.
I'm Will, 43 years old. I've been teaching wilderness survival for 10 years in Western North Carolina. Well, I've worked all over the country teaching this stuff, but
do you teach like kids, adults?
Yeah, we got kids classes, women only, men only, co-ed.
So if you're local, anybody could sign up.
Yeah.
So links in description for that. Yes. And you have a YouTube channel. I saw you were doing some crazy stuff on it, jumping into freezing cold water.
Ice cold water, yeah, surviving that. That was horrible. But yeah, YouTube, Piked Antler Project, everything's Piked Antler Project. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
So check them out. So you know quite a bit, a lot of like about wilderness stuff, plants. Not a lot of plants right now, so we'll be doing other things. But I saw you have like a backpack and you were going to do something on your hands with some kind of powder in the straw.
Yeah.
Let's like start and talk about this.
Okay. Well, bleeding. So bleeding, got a little cut on my hand, and I was bleeding, and I was looking for yarrow, but it smells really good. It's medicinal. It's kind of an astringent, so it helps you stop bleeding, and it's also an analgesic. It numbs your skin, so it helps relieve pain. So if you got a little cut, a little bit of yarrow powder on there, one, kills the pain, two, slows the bleeding.
So you like cut it and dry it out, and powder it out.
Yeah, powder it out, and shove it in the straw and seal it.
Wow, that's so cool. So that's what I'm saying. He knows so much more than I know, because I do a whole bunch of other things. So they'll be exciting. So let's get into a couple ideas, couple videos. I already see he has some cool stuff I never thought about. So let's do it. So obviously, Will, you have a wilderness survival. You do bring your survival gear backpack with you, right?
Yeah, I always carry some basic essentials depending on what I'm doing.
Nice.
So always carry a few things.
We're not going to do a survival backpack like kind of a tutorial review. Today we're just gonna pull out a few interesting things that I've never seen before. What is this?
This is what I call the duct tape match. You still need your striking pad, but essentially it's a waterproof, windproof match wrapped in duct tape in a way that you can light it and just throw it. I don't know why you'd want to throw it, but you can light it and kind of, in a rush, you can throw it in your tinder bundle. But the way it lands, pretty much no matter what, it's going to be off the ground. So even if the ground's wet.
And this is UCO match, so this is like waterproof match. You can stick it under water, pull it out, it still burns. Let's test it. Let's put some leaves in. It's kind of dry, it's been raining, see if it works. All right, let's test it. You got a couple. Ooh, you put them in a waterproof case, and nice. Cool, so you can do more than one if you want to.
All right, first thing is always check the wind.
Okay, checking wind, that's a good idea. What? Oh, because you want to do it from that side to that side. Why did you check?
I want the heat to go into my bundle.
So you're going to, I didn't know that. So you're putting it on this side and wind is going over here. Right. And how do we check the wind? Let me test it. Yep. Cool, I like it. Yeah. I learned already simple things right here. For you, you like don't think it's even a life hack. It's like
it's just what you do.
What you do when you start a fire. That's a new thing for me.
Let's see if the striker works. It's pretty old.
Now I'll work, you just gotta keep doing it. I like how you like strike it on a shoe. Like you keep doing all these simple things. You don't think it's a life hack, but everything is a life hack right here. So did you see how he put it on a shoe, the striker?
So that'll burn for 3 or 4 minutes.
And the duct tape is pretty much making it longer. Cause like how long is that match burns? 30 seconds, that's it.
Yeah, the match itself maybe 30 seconds.
So now it's kind of blowing away. What can we do? Blow it, right?
You can bend over and like, your hat's gonna fall off.
That's what I usually do, yeah.
So it takes practice, but if you make this little diamond with your fingertips and practice.
Wow.
sometimes it takes a minute to get it aligned.
We don't really have look, I can see it. It's like wow, that's a powerful blow from not too far away. We don't have enough kindling in there, but that's a good idea.
We just want to show you a quick demo on on how it works.
So Will, today I got right here hand saw, and it's like the best hand saw and folding saw. Which one do you recommend for like your gear?
100%.
100. You don't like that stuff?
No, I hate this
at all. So you had one for a couple of years and you never used it.
And what I've learned about that, it's good if you're just in a really tight space and you don't have the room to,
that makes
do this.
sense.
But if you can wrap that around whatever you're cutting, since you have so much length, you can maybe work out of it. Outside of that, like this is just so much faster.
Yeah, I agree, and more comfortable. What about weight? This is much smaller though. This one is a lot bigger.
It is bigger, but I mean, there's always an exchange with.
Yeah. So although this smaller size doesn't really makes it better sometimes, because this is like, that's how big it is. And I don't, you know what, the steel materials, I don't think it will last longer sharpened.
Yeah, and depending on what type of metal that is, if that gets wet and starts rusting,
it will last right away.
But with these, depending on the metal again, it's not going to rust.
No, Corona doesn't rust. Like it's good. This is a good stuff. How about this? We'll do couple competition. Which one cuts better? We'll get a couple sticks right here.
And I've seen some middle grade. Though the first one I had, I grabbed it, wrapped around a tree, yank, it broke.
Yep.
So.
This style is the best one. If you're looking for one, don't get the chainsaw looking thing. That does not cut and get stuck. That's the only one that is actually useful. Okay. So we got a same stick. We cut it in half. One for you, one for me. Ready?
Sure.
Set. Go. Oh man, this is already uncomfortable. Oh, it's stuck. What happened? This is horrible. Alright, now what we'll do, maybe because I don't know how to do this, I'm a noob, let's do the same thing.
Okay.
Ready, set, go. It's a lot worse than I thought. I thought it'd be better. Maybe this is... Oh. Well, looks like it broke.
I got aggressive with it, but I mean, yeah, and I cut my finger.
Oh, now good. The plastic broke. Yeah. So folding saw all the way. All right, you got some injury going.
Yeah, when I saw it busted, it just nothing serious, but I keep trying to get it to stop bleeding.
Oh yeah,
it's not. So.
It's one of those annoying paper cuts and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, this is the Sierra I collected last year. I just turned it into a powder.
Yeah, wow, nice.
And simply, you just grab it and just pack it on the wound. And
man, I definitely want to bring you back out here for plant.
Yeah, we do lots on edible plants, medicinal plants, medicine. Like stuff you can just grab on the way.
Yes.
Some people are like, oh, all right, this takes 10 hours. I'm like, no, I'm
cool.
in the woods. What can I do now?
Yeah, exactly. We have the time to kill.
Right.
Okay, so you put some kind of...
I put a piece of duct tape on this and then...
Oh, nice. Good idea. Okay, there you go. Look at that, guys. It's sealed it pretty good. So, and on top of duct tape, perfect.
Just add as needed. It's starting to absorb that blood.
Yeah, I see that. So it's sealing it so good. Wow, you got a good cut in there.
Yeah. That's it. That's all it takes.
I love it. So what you got?
Okay, so this is tulip poplar, which is not a poplar. It's in the magnolia family, but it's light but relatively strong wood. It's all over Western North Carolina. I think it's probably the tree we have the most.
So it's like a hardwood. It's good for firewood as well.
The simple answer, it's the softest hardwood.
Yes, right. That's what I was gonna say, yes.
But the thing with hardwood and softwoods has nothing to do with how hard the wood is.
Oh.
Which is like, what? So softwood is like a soft target. The fruit is easy to get to. Like a pine cone, you can peel it pretty easy to get to the seed. It's a soft target, you know? Hard target. Okay. Walnut, hardwood.
Got it.
Hard to tell to crack a walnut. So it's the hard or soft is based on how easy it is to get to the fruit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But,
so what is the hardest, real quick? The best around here would be...
For what?
Firewood.
Oh, oaks?
No, not, oh no, the best one.
Firewood?
Yeah, they build the fence post out. Black locust.
Black locust.
Yeah, that's the best, and it has that yellowish look to it.
And it smells.
But good luck making feathering with that or whatever.
Yeah.
So what you doing? You getting the?
Yeah, I'm peeling the bark, and what always catches my eye, like you can see like the grains on this. You can see the bark's kind of running up and down.
Yes.
Versus birch grows side to side.
Oh, okay.
So when this is in perfect condition, you can peel this.
Yeah, it's a bit
and this
wet.
strand will peel the whole way up.
I see. It's just a little wet. Oh, okay, I see it. Like right here. Okay, this is
there
it.
you go. Perfect.
Okay, so what you do is just peel off.
Yep.
I'm learning. Okay, that's more than enough for starting a fire.
Yeah,
right?
to get a flame going, we can use that. I'm gonna. Yeah.
So what do you do with that next?
In a rapid way, I mean, if this were life or death, I'll probably spend at least 5 minutes processing this, because what we want is the cambium layer, which is the inside. So I would spend time to bend this and peel the outer layer off.
Okay, makes sense. Yes.
You know, it just doesn't catch a spark very well.
It's worth it. I know it's hard to start a fire without any kind of paper and candle and.
Well, sometimes you can get away with just this.
Oh, this is great. Yeah, this is so nice. And it's been raining for the last 3 days. We only have one freezing day out here. Still snow on the ground a little bit. Yeah. So, wow, beautiful.
Yeah, so we found some of this on the ground. It was too wet. So this is leaning against a tree off the ground. So it's going to be drier.
Okay, and all we need is a Leo fire striker.
Yeah, let's use this back.
Oh, that's a good one. Let me see what kind you use. This is a brand you use? This is Amazon. Amazon brand, they all over. I love that.
Yeah. Things with these, you can get them like really, really soft, and they shoot huge sparks. Scraping all the magnesium out, but they don't last long.
Yeah.
But you don't want a hard one, because you'll break your knife trying to get a spark. So this is a nice happy medium.
Okay, good. I like it.
So you want to fluff this up a little bit. You want a lot of oxygen in there. And I got to get some of that yarrow because I'm bleeding from that saw that broke. Yeah, so this is another one you want to anchor here.
Okay, this is, hold on a second. That's a video in itself right here. How to properly start a fire using ferro rod. Yeah. Like the technique of it. Yeah. Let's step by step. Let's go, show me.
Step by step. Well, let me tell you first thing that's natural is because you want sparks to hit here.
Yes.
So it's natural to want to do this.
Yes, and hit your knife on the ground and ruin it.
That, or if you have like a powder for tinder, you spend an hour collecting it and then you do this.
Oh.
You gotta start all over.
Kick it, yeah. So do you swipe the knife or the rod?
The knife is anchored. This is my anchor hand.
Yes, so you do not move it.
Right. This stays.
Yes, okay, let's see, what kind of knife you using?
This is a Mora knife.
Mora knife, 12 bucks. No, that one is closer to 100.
Right, but you can get a good starter one for like 18 bucks.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of different ones. I like that one, I have it too. So good stuff, good tools, tool check, let's go.
Let's go. Oh, and this comes with a ferro rod.
Oh yeah, it also a little one.
Stone.
Yep.
And that's another little reflective tape. That's a great thing to put on your gear.
In case you want to be seen, but what if you don't?
Drop your knife.
Oh, if you lose your knife, good idea.
Reflective makes it so easy to see from even like.
With a flashlight on top of it, if you're looking for it, good idea at nighttime. Good, wow. So wow, look at all these ideas we already like doing.
So we anchor, and you got to get the angle just right. Then you essentially push up on your blade, and give this a good aggressive yank. Sometimes it takes a couple tries.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how it always works with this. Oh wow, it's already went up. I love that. It looks like a little rope powder. Let me try a couple times. This is so cool. I never done it that way. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna use my fire striker. So, okay, you see I'm already doing it on anchor right here on a foot. Kind of twisted the right angle knife. It's too big.
Pretty big.
Oh, look at this strikes. Wow. What do you think about my striker?
It's working, but I'm seeing you get like a lot of sparks.
And it's kind of going everywhere, so it's easier to go this way.
And sometimes that's what you have to do, yeah.
Yeah.
But especially when learning.
But let me get the right way. Give me your striker.
Yeah. Now, yours, I can tell, is already a lot harder than mine.
Yeah.
Because this will give you like 10 sparks. This is the one you have, like 30. There we go.
Oh, that's it. Almost. I'm just kind of want to practice a little bit. Yeah. And you know what? Putting putting fist on top of the foot is like so much more stable, like you said, anchor.
Yeah.
Definitely have to practice. My hands are kind of cold right now, so you don't feel as good.
Right.
Let me do the fluffier part on this side, because we did end up burning it.
That's burning.
There you go. That's it.
Put a shadow on it.
Simple as that. Wow, this is so cool. It has a lot of like hairy styles pieces. There you go, and then we got it going.
Just for a quick second so they can see. Hope the flames show up.
So it's burning, but the idea of it, I really like the idea of sparking it this way with the anchor. Less chance for injury. Look at that, I even get the grass going on fire. And look, this burns so well. Boom, look at that. Nice. Also, I just learned, Will was telling me that there's a different type of thickness of a ferro rod. There's a soft, medium, and hard. What he said, this one is hard, I had no idea. And most of you probably don't know. So the difference is in the sparks. The hard one will last longer, but the sparks will be like more of a fan, like kind of like sparks, less of the thick embers, you know what I mean? And with the medium one, you would have thicker pieces of metal that is hard, less of the sparks. And soft one will not last at all, but it will be the biggest thickness of the sparks. So medium is the best, but this one will last multiple lifetimes, you know, because it's hard. Let's demonstrate the difference between really hard ferro and a medium one. So this is the hard one. Let's talk about spark and compare it to the medium ones.
So just so you know what we're looking for, we want hot sparks that burn for a little bit of time. So if I throw a big heavy chunk and it's sparking
on the ground,
seconds, that's a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Versus if it just kind of
heats the ground and goes away.
Yeah, you want something, the hotter and bigger the better.
Okay.
So you'll see with this, you'll see.
Okay. That's
like
nice.
My fan's going like this big.
Everywhere, yeah, because the sparks are smaller.
Right, like it's, that one was a little better. Now we get the bay light.
Oh wow, you could just see.
Like it just sits there for a second.
And then sparks off. Yeah.
Still red.
Especially if you get good one. Yeah, I see them like seeds though.
And they're all pretty consistent. I mean, that one was a little bigger, but most of them are, you know, roughly the size of a soccer ball. But I'm also standing, you know.
Yeah. We're trying to do like the obnoxious test right here. So obviously medium is better. It hits the ground and bounce off the ground versus that one kind of fanning everywhere. I like that. Learning something new every day. So next we're going to build a quick 2-minute survival shelter with the tarp and a rope. I had the tarp for a long time. I was going to show you guys whole bunch of tarp tents you can build. So we're going to do a quick one with the paracord, survival rope. What you got there?
Well, it's just paracord, your tarp, and some sticks.
Nice. Okay, let's do it. So you still do want to have some gear, basic gear, and this is super lightweight tarp. I would definitely recommend. Nothing super expensive.
Yeah, and as big as it is, man, that's you know, it's a lot of cover.
Yep.
All right, so this is the whole process from start to finish.
Making knots, simple knots. Okay, loop knot.
Yeah, bowline or bowline.
Bowline knot. Okay. Hopefully you guys catch that. That's a basic knot tying skills. What is your how many knots do you use during survival?
Maybe 10.
10 knots. That's it.
Yeah, these programs are like, come learn 40 knots. Like, do you need 40 knots? Like 10 is plenty.
10 more than enough.
So this is your bowline, which creates a bite, which you can bite into. And if I tuck my other end in here, that bite, and put a stick in there.
Oh yeah, I did that a while ago.
This is your, oh geez, I always forget this freaking name. Alpine, marlin spike. And what's cool about this?
Oh, that's a good idea.
It holds great, and when you have to untie it, you just take this out.
Okay, I never done that before.
Yeah, it's great little.
So that one bow knot can do whole different type of things.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Get traps out of it. Yeah, it's just a really reliable bite.
Maybe I'll do in the future 10 knots. 10 essential knots. Yeah, you use,
All right. Go to point number 2.
And do you do the same knot here? Or how?
This will be your trucker's hitch, which looks like this.
That was quick.
Yeah, and that's one that's worth.
We'll do like step-by-step instruction in the future, but yeah, most people already know that one because it's called the trucker. There's a lot of truckers out there who use it.
There you go. That's, get this out of the way. And then if you have some bank line or more paracord, bank line's just super strong. Tarred is best, has some grip. And we do something called a prusik.
Man.
And that's your prusik. And what's so great about this is once you attach your tarp, you can adjust how tight your tarp is. And once you put tension on it, it locks.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my tarp's too tight. Let me just come here.
Man, we just like put in another 3 ideas in just setting up the top. This is, I definitely would love to film more because I'm learning so much and I want to practice myself too.
I love it, man. I love it. And I love to teach. I like making friends.
You don't even have to like, oh, how to do this, look it up. You have that in your head constantly because you've been doing it so much.
You just get another toggle.
Because if I do something, I have to go research it because I don't do this every day. Right. Then I'm like, oh, I forgot how to do it. It takes me so long. You make it look easy. So practice really doesn't make it better. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's stick. All right, so here I get my prusik, put it through one of the corner loops on my tarp, and I just put a stick in here.
Wow. Wow.
So I do that.
That is a life hack, man. That's a real life hack. Not those, oops, not those some fake life hacks. That's a legit stuff right there. Bringing back life hacks for sure, real ones.
Same thing here. Sometimes loop's too big, so you tie a girth hitch.
Girth hitch.
And you're here like, all right,
boom.
Almost done.
Crazy. So it's like a clothespins in a way, like
exactly.
Makeshift clothespins.
And then sometimes I tie this knot a little too close and run out of room, but sometimes
that's a big top. Look how.
There we go.
What do you think about that tie? Pretty good. I got it on Amazon. That top.
It's pretty light and it's pretty big.
So it's good and it's waterproof.
Yeah, I mean so far it looks good. I mean the stitching looks pretty strong. It's got, you know.
Yeah, it's designed for hiking. It is designed to be kind of like not the most durable, but durable enough to withstand like week, 2 weeks in the rain, and then you have to replace it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Something indestructible that's 80 pounds.
So this is designed for camping. So you guys gotta get a camping tarp, not a firewood tarp. You know.
And there are some that have mylar on the inside.
Oh, that's better. It reflects heat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we do next?
And next,
that is so easy. It would have taken me 15 minutes to do whatever I would be doing.
And usually when I have my pack, I have this cordage with these prusiks already tied on. So I don't have to tie the prusik. So when I get to my site, I'm like, oh, I take it out, wrap it around, throw a stick in. It's already set up. I can set it up in 2 minutes.
Wow. I mean, you're teaching me, so it has to be slower. I was almost saying it's too fast. Hold on a second. Yeah, but we can do tutorial knots like in the future. Loops and knots and all that.
And as big as this is, and since I'm downhill, I would just fold this under for a platform. And
oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, and I would just cut a stake and anchor this down.
I see it. Okay, looking good.
Yeah, and pair line up to find a flat ground. Yeah, good luck out in the woods.
But this is just an example. We didn't find a perfect spot.
Yeah, if I'm
there you go.
Hunting or doing anything, it starts raining, take a break.
Wow, that's easy. So you just pull it, undo the loops, and keep the loops on the rope now. Even faster next time. Boom. Easy. Wow. Okay, fold up and we're all set.
Take these stakes out, fold it up, and good to go.
So what'd you find? We were just walking back up?
Yeah, we're going back up, take the last chute, and just came across the wild onion. It's one of the things hard to describe. I can tell just by looking at it. But this time of year, you can often just pull up.
So it's super easy to spot it.
Yeah, and the leaves are hollow.
Yeah.
So that's another good indicator. These essentially kind of just like chives.
Yeah.
In the woods, oftentimes I'll mince these up, sprinkle on some fish, deer, whatever I'm feeding.
So it's like a spice. Yeah. What do it taste like? Like a regular onion?
No, it is.
Like a green onion?
Yeah, here, check it out. It is onion.
Oh, wow.
It's actual onion.
All right, let me taste this.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's taste it. Wow, I love green onions. It's a little bit more sweet than regular onion. That's incredible. That's what they look like. Delicious. Spicy too, just like an onion.
And it's something you can gather year round. So it's food, it's always here.
Yeah.
So dead of winter, you don't have too many options.
And vitamins.
Yeah. And it's an anti-inflammatory.
There you go.
So if you're in pain from, you know, tweak your ankle in the woods, that's something, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit.
I'm actually feeling a lot more spiciness now, just like an onion. I love onions. I could eat raw onions by itself. So this is amazing. I had no idea.
Let's check out another winter wild edible and medicine.
What kind of pine is this?
This is, oh geez, it's not a white pine. It might be Virginia pine. There's so many different pines out here.
So you could probably tell by these things now. Oh,
yeah,
they sharp.
Yeah, this is probably Virginia's for lovers, 2 people, 2 pine cones. Usually out here is Virginia pine.
Okay.
So I think this is Virginia pine, but all pines are more or less the same.
Okay.
And,
so they all edible?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay.
I mean, if you go eat it and I'm somehow wrong, don't blame me.
Okay. North Carolina, Virginia pine.
Yeah. So what we're looking for, these are the little pine cones, but generally they're a lot smaller this time of year. And usually when I eat these, they're a lot smaller. So I'm gonna try a bigger one. Oh yeah, that's good.
What is it? What it tastes like?
It's a pine cone. It tastes terrible. But here's the thing: it's filled with starch. Starch has expanded your belly. If you have 2 or 3 of those, you kind of forget you're hungry.
Ooh.
So if you're lost in the woods, stressed out, and you're hungry, well, get rid of hunger. Things aren't.
So
quite bad.
it does give you a little bit of colors.
Yeah, I mean, it's got carbs.
Okay, carbs.
Starches and carbs, so you get some energy. But the biggest thing is you stop thinking like, I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry.
Okay, let's taste test it.
You're not gonna like it.
All right. Ooh, it's like eating bark. It's strange for sure. I'm trying to think of something like. I can't. It's just really eating bark. If you like tried to eat piece of wood before, that's what it tastes like. It's weird.
But it's food.
It's food. Survival.
Yeah, and it's medicinal.
Ooh,
High in
good.
vitamin C. You make tea out of the needles for vitamin C. Immune system. Help yourself from getting sick. And I learned this recently. It's a albuterol, antihistamine, and an expectorant. If you make tea out of the cambium layer, the inner bark, expectorant helps you clear your airway.
That's cool.
In the woods, you got a cough, getting sick. Well, make pine needle tea for your immune system. Then make tea out of the bark to get your cough cleared up.
What about salt? Is there natural salt? I know everybody needs a lot of salt.
That's a great question.
Or like you need to have a lot of salt packed with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the best answer, but most of us don't do that. And if you're out hunting or hiking, you never know where you're going to get lost. You can get lost whenever.
Because like body shuts down after 30 days without salt, right?
Oh, I've done 2 days with no salt and minimal water. Dude, I couldn't open my hand. I was framing houses, and I had to actually like grab my hammer and like pull it out of my hand because like it was just not working. So in the winter, there's not many options.
So the best thing to do is have some kind of tube of salt in your survival backpack.
Super salt or snacks that are super salty. But to go with nature, you'd have to, I think it's 59 or 69 cups of raw dandelion leaves per day.
Wow.
To get your sodium that you need to be just normal. Not even
so
optimal.
you know that stuff. That's cool.
Or kill herbivores. Eat herbivores.
Herbivores, what is
like
it?
Deer, caribou, elk, because they're eating all the greens.
Okay.
They know where to get it.
So they have sodium in their bodies.
Right.
Okay, the meat is so good. I see what you mean.
Yeah, meat's great, but
meat, if you can get meat, and bones from that stuff, marrow, you could really survive long term. So hunting gear.
Yeah, bone stock.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh man, I didn't know that. That's cool. So that meat doesn't give you just food, it's also give you salts and vitamins. Amazing.
I actually need a favor from you guys. This year, 2025, I'll be developing online survival courses. Nothing like the real world survival skills. I take pride in teaching things that will keep you alive. End of story, no cool little tricks, like things you need to stay alive. But I also want to know what you want. I want to give you what's going to keep you alive, but there's some other things I know you'll be interested in. So what I'd like for you to do is shoot me an email at info@pikedantler.com and just let me know what you'd like to see in that training video. That's all I need.
Links in the description. Let's go, guys. Especially locals, you guys want to sign up for his class, you have a website for that as well.
Yep.
Once a month or something like that?
Yep. Every single month we have continuing classes, one class for men, one for women, and we're in Western North Carolina. All the classes
Asheville area.
Yeah, very close to Asheville.
Yes.
About 25 minutes from Asheville.
Yeah. But that's fun. So check it out. Links in the description.